Abc36 Sports is Solid Blue. Brought to you by Kentucky's Powerball and Mega Millions. Why choose? Play both.
In our Solid Blue report, former University of Kentucky star John Wall made his NBA debut in the desert tonight when the Washington Wizards took on the Golden State Warriors in Vegas for a little NBA Summer League action. The #1 overall pick in the draft was sidelined for Friday's practice after injuring his groin in Thursday night's session. In his debut tonight against the Trailblazers, Wall shined. He played 33 minutes, had 24 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists in the Wizards' 84-79 win. Former teammate Patrick Patterson and his Houston Rockets had a 2-0 Summer League record heading into tonight's game in Vegas against the Portland Trailblazers. The forward didn't fare so well in tonight's contest. He played 32 minutes, had only 2 points and 7 boards as the Rockets fall 84-67. Houston will try to rebound the loss Tuesday night when they play the New Orleans Hornets. Well, back here in the Bluegrass, the Men's City Golf Championship wrapped up today at Kearney Hill Links in Lexington. The 4-day 4-course tournament brought out the best of the best golfers in the area. Many local colleges and high schools were represented. University of Kentucky's golf team fought it out for the win. Seniors Derek Oldham and Ben Fuqua both shot a 204 at the end of the 72-hole tourney, so the two went into sudden death. After a 3-hole playoff, Oldham, a Lexington native, took home the victory. Well, the Lexington Legends taking on the West Virginia Power again this afternoon. Legends tie it up at 2 in the 7th. Then in the 8th, score the go-ahead run. Legends beat the Power 3-2 and tie the series at 2 games apiece. They will wrap up the 5-game series with the Power tomorrow at 7:05. The XM All-Star Futures game kicks off the All-Star break and features up-and-coming players who could be the next big thing. It is the USA taking on the world. This year's game featured 2 former Kentuckians. Outfielder Ben Revere, a Lexington native. As a junior, he helped lead Lexington Catholic High School to a state tournament in 2006. He was drafted by the Minnesota Twins in 2007. The other is left-handed pitcher Christian Friedrich. He's a former Eastern Kentucky University Colonel who was drafted by the Colorado Rockies in 2008. They helped the USA win this one over the world 9-1. Well, from those who are trying to make it in the big leagues to those who already have. Regardless of today's outcome against the Philadelphia Phillies, the Cincinnati Reds would go into the All-Star break in first place in the National League Central. Reds 2 games ahead of the St. Louis Cardinals going into today's game in Philly, trying to go into the break with a win and avoid the sweep. Bottom of 3, Matt Maloney on the mound for the Reds. Carlos Ruiz on third for the Phillies. Jimmy Rollins at the dish, hits a soft line drive right here into right field. Ruiz scores, putting Philadelphia up 1-0, and that's all they would need. They win and sweep the Reds for the first time in 35 years. The St. Louis Cardinals beat the Houston Astros 4-2 today, but the Reds still hold a 1-game lead in the NL Central heading into the All-Star break. World Cup finals, Spain and the Netherlands facing off. Neither team could get the win in regulation. It's scoreless heading into extra time, and it wasn't until the 116th minute that Spain shoots it and scores, giving Spain their first World Cup win. You can watch this replay right now on MyTVQ, and that's your Kentucky Lottery Pick 3 Play of the Day.